I want to reassure the public that the city of New Orleans is not only ready for game day today, but we're ready to continue to host large-scale events in our city because we are built to host at every single turn.
As you can see, the city of New Orleans clearly grappling with a devastating terrorist attack that killed at least 14 people. The city's mayor insisting it is prepared to hold many major events coming up this winter and spring. Let's bring in Democratic Congressman Troy Carter. He represents Louisiana's 2nd District, which covers part of New Orleans. Congressman, regrets and condolences to your community as you deal with this tragedy and the fallout. A lot of grief going on tonight in your community. What is your message to them as a lawmaker, as someone who's connected to the community, as a leader at this time?
First of all, thank you all. And my message would be to send a resounding message to the rest of the world and to the president and to our federal, local, and state law enforcement agents. A huge thank you for apportioning the resources to assure the American people that the full faith and credit of the United States is behind protecting its citizens and pushing back against terrorism. I'd like to also offer our prayers and condolences and thoughts to those individuals who lost loved ones and those who are still in the hospital recovering, and to our 2 law enforcement agents who were injured in the line of duty. A huge thank you for their heroism. And to send a message to the rest of the world that New Orleans is in fact open for business. No police department has more experience in managing large-scale events than the New Orleans Police Department. Super Bowl, Sugar Bowl, Mardi Gras, Jazz Festival, Essence Festival, PGA tournaments. We do it better than anyone. Acts of terrorism, unfortunately, can happen anywhere. Not unique to New Orleans. We've seen it in Las Vegas. We've seen it in Boston. We see it more frequently. The message to terrorists is that we will not concede to you. We will not cower to you. We will find you under any stone that you may hide, and we'll bring you to justice.
Congressman, the Sugar Bowl between the University of Notre Dame and Georgia, University of Georgia, is being played on Thursday today at the Superdome. Was there any debate among you and other members of the Louisiana delegation about going forward with that game?
The only debate was to make sure that we had redoubled our efforts and were confident that we would be able to protect the citizens. And as I said to many media outlets, if we go forward, it will be because we have determined that we have secured the space and we're confident that we can protect individuals, because nothing's more important than public safety. So the message that we sent by postponing it 24 hours to just reassure and to double down in an abundance of caution to make sure that we've taken every necessary step to secure the citizens. Football games are nice, and this is certainly an important one, but public safety trumps everything. And kudos to the FBI and all those on the ground who did an incredible job of securing the community, taking down the villain, if you will, and securing our area to send a message that New Orleans is open for business, not only today, but going forward. We're safer now than we were before. We've learned from the breach that took place where the subject was able to get around a police car. We know that acts of terrorism are just that. They're shock and awe. They seek to find any weak area. This gives us an opportunity to shore up our areas, to be stronger and more diligent and vigilant in protecting our citizens and not backing down, nor letting the culture or the richness of our community suffer, nor its citizens or its visitors.
What about the future, Congressman, of Bourbon Street? Does something need to happen there?
Yeah, I think clearly in our briefings and in meetings with the governor and with our mayor, there has been a supercharged reevaluation of all of the points of entry into the quarter to make sure that we have fortified that weakness that was determined, where a car was able to go around the blockade on the street. We now will have blockades that will fortify the sidewalk as well, and those external arteries that they may be able to gain access to ensure that this never happens again. Making sure that we enhance the walkability and the walking mall concept of the French Quarter to limit vehicular traffic, to ensure the many pedestrians who are walking and enjoying the various restaurants and art galleries and the many things that the French Quarter has to offer, that they can do so in safety and peace.
Safety and peace. I've always had a wonderful experience in New Orleans over the years. So sad to see this happen. All these people losing their lives. Congressman, we appreciate you taking the time to share your perspective amid all of this dark news.
Thank you very much.